Hi guys, so it seems that Brexit is not about levelling up, but levelling down. If you look around your local town or county, you may still see, if they haven't already been painted over, signs at the site of the local initiatives or projects that bear the flag of the European Union. These indicate that a respective project received full or partial funding from Brussels. As I've said before, the European Union pours money into an area that needs it. Politicians generally pour money in to win votes. This is the fundamental difference between national and European funding. Well, during the UK's membership of the European Union and the European Community before that, Wales received billions of pounds in funding from Europe. The ironic and sad reality is that Wales voted to end that back in 2016. Brexiteers promised that any funding that had originally come from Europe will be replaced by cash from London. Many local leaders are starting to realise that was just another Brexit lie. Councillor Robert Stewart from Swansea Council said Wales received £375 million from Brussels before Brexit, but would receive less from two UK government projects, the Levelling Up Fund and the Community Renewal Fund. Speaking to members of Parliament at the Welsh Affairs Committee, Councillor Stewart said, and I quote, "There is inevitably going to be an element of disappointment." He described the situation in pretty stark terms. From the Levelling Up Fund this year, Wales should receive between £30 million and £40 million. Then there is another £220 million expected from the Community Renewal Fund. However, £30 to £40 million will likely be swallowed up just upgrading schools by the council. He said that if the government was truly committed to levelling up and interested in community renewal, then the funding necessary would have been made available, which it clearly hasn't. Another problem, it seems, is timing. The councillor said that the short window given to local authorities to submit projects for funding was extremely short, as some of these projects would need to be completed by next March at the very latest. Taking back control was one of the mantras of Brexit. Well, for Wales it seems Westminster was less than clear who would be taking back control, as Councillor Stewart said that the Welsh Government had been sidelined in the whole process. Did the Welsh people really believe that Brexiteers would devolve more power from Westminster to local government post-Brexit? Council leaders around Wales have suggested that post-Brexit funding should involve Westminster, the councils and the Welsh Government. Instead, what seems to be happening is Westminster, along with the Tory government officials in Cardiff, are making decisions and ignoring both councils and the Welsh Government. There's a great amount of fear in Wales that the Tories are attempting to use this funding to slowly strip away the powers of devolved governments. One Welsh councillor said that he felt that the new system was not devolution but a centralisation of power. The leader of another Welsh council said that he had been advised that decisions over which projects would receive funding would be made by the UK government officials based in Wales. The Levelling Up Fund is UK-wide. It currently has capital funding of £4.8 billion spread out over 4 years, while the Community Renewal Fund is money for pilot projects that will focus on skills, employment and local business investment. This fund is expected to be eventually replaced by the UK Shared Prosperity Fund, which will replace EU funding from next year onwards. Boris Johnson's government has promised that the EU Shared Prosperity Fund will match EU expenditure. So, do you believe Boris Johnson's government will replace the lost funding? Do you believe in the levelling up slogans of the Tory party and the government? Let me know in the comment section, guys, what you think. As always, your comments are greatly appreciated. Thanks a lot. I want to say a big thank you to all of my patrons. You ensure that this channel continues to exist. I'm eternally grateful for all of your support. If you join Patreon, you will receive instant access to our Discord server, where we have both audio and video chats. You can chat with me and other patrons, where we discuss important and non-important issues. Becoming a patron per month costs about the same as a large coffee, so why not check it out?